Good morning, students. We're going to start our class of today. So first, I'm going to explain you what is the objective of the class. What we're going to do is to check short dialogues related with daily phrases that we use in our everyday activities. So, what we're going to do today is to work in short and small groups, and especially what we're going to do is to interact between us, sharing and exchanging some interesting ways of say, for example, I don't know, maybe ¿cómo estás? O ¿qué es lo que usualmente hacen en su día a día? That's the idea of the today lesson especially, okay? What we're going to do first is to watch a video and you have to repeat what you watch in the YouTube video, okay? Okay, let's start.
How are you?
How are you?
Okay, let's check the next word.
Estoy bien.
Okay, now in English.
I am fine.
I am fine. Estoy bien.
The next phrase is
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
okay, that's good. Now let's go with a second activity that we have to do. I'm going to share, I'm going to explain you, I'm going to make a short dialogue using this app, and you have to look me and to check how I'm going to work. Yes, after.
How are you?
I am fine, and you?
I am well.
Oh, that's good.
What do you usually do?
I usually go to the university. So, as you can see, that's what you have to do. You have to create short dialogues using some of the daily phrases that we have checked in the video, okay? That's basically what you have to do. But you have to use maybe the correct verb pronunciation, the correct conjugation of verb to be, or something like that. Please, what we are going to do now is that you have to pass in front of the class and you have to create a dialogue with me, okay? Let's start with this activity to check if you have any kind of errors during this short dialogue, okay? Okay, tell me, what's your name?
My name is Andrea.
Okay.
What's your name?
Okay, my name is Pablo. Okay, tell me, Andrea, how are you?
Is are well.
Okay, is well. Okay, now we need to ask the question.
How are you?
I am well, thank you. What do you usually do? Do you go maybe to your school? Do you go to high school? Are you studying? Yes, okay. After this short explanation, I could see some mistakes that you have during this activity. So that's reason what we are going to do now is to check some that mistakes and try to fix them. So okay, the first thing is to check the conjugation that the verb to be is, or the verb to be has. For example, as you know, verb to be has 3 forms: am, is, and are. Now we have to know is that these 3 types of verb to be has to be according to the personal pronouns. For example, I am. I cannot say that, as you said before, you am or I are. That's wrong. That's why we have to check those kinds of mistakes. First, we have I am, she, he, and it are used with tell me. With is, are, or am. What do you think? She, he, and it.
Is.
Oh, perfect. That's good. It's important to mention that it's the is, he, and it they are third singular person. For that reason, they have to conjugate with is. It's not possible to combine with are or with am. Another important thing is, for example, if we don't have she, he, or it, we can have names. For example, we can have Andrea, we can have Nicole, we can have, I don't know, maybe Brittany, or as you once said, okay? And this is the same thing. We have to conjugate with is. Okay. Now the second mistake that I noticed is that you cannot inverse the question. For example, the right way of say the question is, how are you? That's the correct form. You cannot say how you are, because you are is for answer, not for question. You have to inverse. You have to put maybe the verb to be first, and then you have to place the personal pronouns. That's very important, okay? Now, that's the two common mistakes that I could find, and especially when you answer that, when I ask you what's your name, and you told me that your name what? You told me my name Andrea. That's not good, because you have to use the verb to be in that part. And so in that case, you have to say my name is Andrea, not just my name Andrea, because that's not good. Okay, that's currently the mistakes that I could find that we have to check now during the next activity. Guys, what we're going to do now is to check this platform called Kahoot Game. So in this platform, what you have to do is to conjugate the verb to be in the right form. Okay. First, tell me, with we.
Are.
Okay. With you.
You are.
Perfect. With he.
Is.
She.
Is.
They.
Are.
Okay, that's good. That's perfect. Now what you have to do is to be careful to keep in your mind that that's the right conjugation of the verb to be with personal pronouns, and don't confuse when you are using this in the daily phrases. Okay, for example. Okay, let's start with our evaluation. What you have to do now is your turn to talk with the application in order to create a short kind of dialogue. Okay, let's start.
How are you?
I am fine.
Okay, that's good.
What do you usually do?
I go to high school.
Okay, the next is.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Okay, nice to meet you too. Okay, and the last is.
Can you tell me some daily phrase?
I like to eat pizza.
Okay.
Can I grab a pencil?
Okay, that's good. Okay, that was all for today, class. Thank you so much.